Hi, my name's Jennifer Duke, and I'm really looking forward to sharing my ePortfolio with you. Currently, I'm an instructional coach in the Blue Valley School District. To start with my candidate info, I started the program in March of last year, and I'm very excited to graduate this spring. Over the course of that time, my professional goals were to complete the degree by this spring of 2018, which I have accomplished. I've also applied for some administrative positions and also passed the administrative school leadership praxis. I hope to obtain a leadership position as an administrator in the next 2 years, either as an intern or a middle school assistant or an elementary principal, because my background scans K to 8. In my current role, I serve students and staff to help create future-ready, student-centered learning, and that's been happening this year, which I'm really proud of, and look forward to continuing in my role if I don't receive a job as an administrator. My personal goals were to balance the requirements of my coursework with my jobs and family life. I want to be a positive role model and show strong work ethic, and to do things not just to push my professional career forward, but just also things that make my life fulfilled and happy. Now, if I go in, I have my annotated bibliography where I chose work from mostly coursework, articles, and professional journals that I found really interesting or that I feel like I can use in my leadership capacity moving forward. Specifically, articles that helped me learn about my leadership style. There were also articles or journals related to effective instructional strategies and curriculum, and then some areas of weakness for me, which would be around budgeting, money, and school law. Also some choices regarding special education. To take you into my actual activities, to start with elementary, this is where I had the least amount of experience just because currently I'm in a middle school. So I did have 8 activities that are listed on my log. I completed those activities at 3 of our elementary schools, and I will just take you through that. I highlighted activity number 50 from the log, where I was able to do supervision and the car line, which at an elementary school is a very interesting experience. All of the parts of these activities really helped me see the importance of knowing your students by name and just safety and the value of procedures. I also was part of one of the days that there was a school party, and so I worked with supervision and parent interaction and just seeing how much kids loved that in the school. Again, more supervision. Recess supervision is a really important thing at the elementary level, and then a staff meeting where I learned about the importance of follow through when it comes to staff. I also participated in a Fountas and Pinnell webinar where I was able to explore certain resources that might fit into the instructional plan of the elementary school and discussed that with the principal and shared with the leadership team. Activity number 54 was STEAM Club. It was a really cool after-school activity where I was able to collaborate with parents, help supervise, and showed me what administrative work looks like after hours. I helped with a field day schedule collaboration, which was activity number 55. Field day is a big deal at elementary schools, and I was able to work with the team to look at instructional time related to the schedule. Fifth grade transition was a big part of what I got to see related to building relationships with that next move to middle school, and seeing how the counselors work with administration was really valuable. I was also able to participate in 2 IEP meetings and really see what parent communication and teamwork with the special education team and just documentation and paperwork, and was able to reflect with the principal after the fact about that. I've actually come to determine that even though I'm currently in a middle school, the first part of my job experience was in an elementary school. And I'm deciding that maybe elementary administration is the way that I want to go based on my participation in those activities. So to move on to my secondary activities, I'll go through what I highlighted with you. I highlighted activity number 14, which was a social studies monument collaboration around PBL. Our district works with the Buck Institute, so I was able to collaborate with a team around their plans to create a monument problem-based learning project, and I've attached a folder that has our communication and the work that we did in that team. That experience specifically showed me the value in collaborating over a length of time. And I'll actually talk about my experiences across. So I also over here highlighted activities number 28 through 31, which was a growth mindset. I worked with students and staff after we had a professional visit with Trevor Reagan, who's a big growth mindset advocate, and really worked on integrating growth language mindset into our staff and student population. And I've inserted evidence here of what I used with students and staff. Over here, I highlighted activity number 15 and 16, where I collaborated with 6th grade science to talk about curriculum related to Mission to Mars project that they wanted to do, and just able to talk with them about aligning content and the importance of effective instruction and relating everything back to curriculum. Over here, I highlighted activity 32 through 33, which was Google Drive. I created a Google Form survey for the staff to determine what they knew about Google Drive and how to use it with their students so that we could plan future professional learning. I highlighted activity number 25, another problem-based learning project where I helped with organization and alignment, and have attached a folder of documents. Over here, I highlighted activities 37 through 40, the Aspiring Principals Academy. I gained entry into this program that's unique to our district and went through an interview process just as I would if I were seeking a job as an administrator. And our meetings focus on effective leadership at the secondary level. And the things that I learned in those meetings I could take back directly to my middle school and secondary experience. Over here, I highlighted a classroom management issue I worked through with one of the staff members who sought me out. She was having trouble with her class and the dynamic, and so I was able to have a pre-conference with her about the things that she was struggling with. I went in and observed her classroom, and then we had a post-conference about things that she could do differently in her classroom to improve management, and I've attached some of that communication here. And then the last secondary activities I highlighted, number 45 through 49, were part of the Aspiring Principals Academy shadowing experience, where I was able to shadow a school administrative team for 5 days and was part of all things that occurred before, during, and after the school days, and while learning about things behind the scenes. It was the most incredible 5 days and really solidified why I want to be an administrator, along with my practicum and other coursework. I'll highlight my district activities. Most of them are professional learning that I was able to create, plan, facilitate, and execute. So starting back last year when I started the course, over here the first activity was when I started my coursework. We did a play, passion, and purpose professional learning for all of secondary 6 through 12 content teachers around Tony Wagner's play, passion, and purpose. It was incredible. Again, with all of these district activities, I have attached a folder of evidence. Then October 30th, we did professional learning on from the why to the how, where again, I was paramount in planning, executing, leading. Over here, activity number 2, April 24th, we had professional learning around a common writing assessment. So I was really able to analyze that from the district perspective and share that with building leadership. Activity number 37 was professional learning from the why to the how continued, where I was able to facilitate daily sessions throughout the day on building a culture of student-centered instruction. Over here, activities 8 through 9, we implemented our Canvas learning management system this year, and so it was a huge part of my role to lead staff into learning how to utilize that management system. Activities 38 through 40, I was part of a team, a very small team that rewrote English Language Arts curriculum for our middle school this year, and it's going to the board next week for approval. Activity 13, I led a whole child effective teacher module with new teachers where we talked about educating the whole child, and I've attached that Google Slides presentation. And then the last district activity I want to highlight is New Teacher Academy, where I helped bring on board new teachers, first with the English Language Arts curriculum, but then I facilitated sessions around how to be an educational architect and design learning experiences for all students. And really my district perspectives really showed me leadership from the other side of things. My activity log here completed. I completed 33 activities, 13 at the district level, 11 at the secondary level, and 8 at the elementary, and docked 175 hours. Here is my administrator signing off her evaluation of me working with her at the secondary level this year mainly. My portfolio reflection is here, where I was really able to talk about the things that I wasn't sure about going into the program and just my prejudgments about what I would really take away from this program. Specifically, I had concerns that I wouldn't be able to create real collegial relationships, being that this is a fully online program, and that maybe I would kind of miss out on being able to really showcase myself to my peers and my professors. But along the way, I realized that because I took the coursework kind of really in depth, I took 2 courses or more each session, I was really able to dive deeply into content because I was forced to, and because of that, I was able to really form those relationships and learn more deeply with the peers in my program, and just really figure out for me that what it really means to be an effective leader, building leader all around, after going through my practicum experience and seeing that what's necessary for me to be an effective leader. And I just want to say, again, thank you so much for the opportunity to be a part of this program. I've learned so much and have come away with a real true sense of knowing myself in this program as a leader, and I look forward to the opportunities that I'm going to have moving forward, hopefully in an administrative role.